In this video, you're going to learn about Facebook dynamic ads and how you can use them to drive more online sales by remarketing products to people that have viewed them on your website. So we'll start by really understanding what dynamic ads are and the benefits of them. We're going to look at a case study and see the exact strategy of how this company, Monsieur T-shirt, was able to leverage them and get amazing results. Then we'll look at how you can actually create a product catalog. This is a key step that you need to do in order to benefit from this. And then finally, we'll look at how you can set up a campaign for product catalog sales inside your Ads Create tool. So let's start by understanding dynamic ads a little bit better. The benefit of them is really clear. Say, for example, I'm on an online store as a shopper. I'm on Nike.com here. You can see that they have a ton of products here. They have women's, they have men's, and even within men's, there's so many categories and so many products that they want. Even within shoes, let's have a look at all the shoes. I think there's over something like 700 different products here. So if Nike wants to remarket to me and get me to complete the sale, they're going to have a much better chance of doing that if they really personalize that remarketing. So say, for example, that I picked up or had a look at this product, but I didn't add it to my cart. I could have looked at maybe some tracksuit bottoms or tops that I also didn't add to the cart, but it shows that I was interested in them. Now, if Nike runs an ad and shows me those products in the ad, well, that'll remind me to really come back and add them to cart and finish out the checkout process. So the key benefit of dynamic ads is that they really personalize Facebook adverts without all that manual work, and that's an important distinction to make. If you wanted to run dynamic ads without this feature available, what you would have to do is build a custom audience for every single product and use that in your remarketing efforts. Dynamic ads really automates the whole process for you, so that's the key advantage. It personalizes the adverts without all that manual work setting up custom audiences. So here we go. Yeah, you can retarget shoppers, you can connect people across different devices, and you can even just reach more shoppers by showing people products that are tailored to their interest, whether or not they've even been to your site. So there is a broader benefit outside of just retargeting shoppers to complete the sale, but this is really the key way that you can get that low-hanging fruit. Now, coming down a little bit, there is a point that's worth mentioning here, that if your website is powered by one of Facebook's partners, including Shopify, Magento, or BigCommerce, you can automatically set up dynamic adverts. And I think a lot of you might be in that case if you have an e-commerce store. So let me just show you quickly some of the steps. We'll come down to use Shopify as our example again, because the process is quite similar. What you need to do is log into Shopify, and you can upload your product information to your Shopify account, and then from there it will upload to your ads account. So there is an easy process to get that done if you've one of these platforms. I'll include this original link here so you can get to that easily and follow the steps. Now that you understand what dynamic ads are and the key benefits of them, let's have a look at this case study of Monsieur T-shirt to really see how they put them to use to drive a lot of sales. So Monsieur T-shirt are a French t-shirt specialist, and they gained nearly a 10x return on the ad spend by promoting its stylish product line with dynamic ads and the powerful Facebook pixel. So this is just a key thing to point out, that in order for you to remarket in the first place, you need to have the Facebook pixel installed, and then the dynamic ads are help automating that remarketing process and personalizing it. So if you haven't got the Facebook pixel set up, that's the first thing you need to do before you can even start using dynamic ads. But as you can see, it's definitely worthwhile doing. Great results that other companies are seeing and very low cost per click. Let's move down now to have a look at the exact strategy that they used. So as you can see, first thing they did was install the Facebook pixel, and then what they did was by embedding the pixels on the page of their online catalog, You only need to do it once now. Monsieur T-shirt was able to gather precise data about the products that appeal to specific people, allowing it, for example, to see the garments that somebody had viewed and added to their basket without completing the sale. So really that abandonment remarketing, but in a very personalized format. And what they did then was they used the dynamic ads in a carousel format to reach these people in their Facebook newsfeed and prompt them to finish their purchase. So if you're not already familiar with it, a carousel ad format is a ad like this that has 2 or 3 scrollable images or videos. So probably what Monsieur T-shirt did is if you viewed 2 or 3 t-shirts, they would appear in this carousel. I really encourage you to go back to the exact product page and finish the checkout process. So let's have a look at how you can actually get started on this. As we said, Facebook Pixel, gotta get that installed. We've covered that previously. But the next step is you want to upload your product catalog. If you haven't got one of the platforms we talked about before, this is how you do it. You want to come in firstly to your Facebook Ads Manager, come across to All Tools. Under Assets, you can see Product Catalog here. And what you want to do is really create your product catalog or upload it. And you can see that you can give your catalog a name here. So you can include products, hotels, flights, destinations. And this might be starting to ring some bells for you if you've visited hotels on Trivago or been on TripAdvisor. Some of these sites, you can start to see in your Facebook feeds the exact thing that you were looking at showing up. And this is how they are doing that. So let's just set up as an example, an example catalog. So I'm going to say products here and really create this as add this in for my Facebook page here. The next step then is to upload your product feed. You just need to select the currency and whether you have a recurring feed that you can upload. For now, I'll just do a single upload. Then you just need to choose the file that you want to upload. I've just got a very small example product catalog set up, just one line in it. And then we really click next and create the feed. As I mentioned, there's only one product in this feed, so it's just an example, but you can put together that product catalog yourself or download it from your online store. Once you've got that set up, you want to come once again into your Ads Create tool and click on your marketing objective for product catalog sales. Now you can see that it's loaded up here, the example catalog that I created, so I can go ahead and continue this now. I'll go ahead and select the pixel which is appropriate for this product catalog. And now you can see that that pixel is associated with the catalog. You can see now that the setup is slightly different to what we would normally do in our ad set when we're setting up interest targeting or using custom audiences. You can select which product set you want to use, dividing really that product list down into smaller categories. You can really choose the audience that you want to choose as well here. Viewed or added to cart but not purchased in the last 14 days, added to cart but not purchased, upsell a product, cross-sell a product, custom combinations. So you could have many different ad sets, maybe targeting each of these different audiences, set those up within your campaign to really test where the sales are coming from. Are they coming from this first category, added to cart but not purchased in the last 14 days? Are the upsells getting the most sales? So it would be a good idea to maybe set up a number of different ad sets focusing on these different audiences and seeing how they perform against each other. Once again, you can set up the normal placements and edit those as you please. You can set up the budgets and schedules. Now down at the ad level, you can choose the format of how your ad would like to look, carousel or a single image, and the images will be pulled from the URLs of the pages that where your products are and that you will have uploaded into the product catalog. So now that you understand what Facebook dynamic ads are and the benefits of them, go ahead and set them up for yourself following the steps that you've learned in this lecture if you want to drive more sales for your online store.